Hey, what up, mans? What up, dudes? What up, bras? This is the Titanfall Princess, and welcome to the Titanfall Reviews, where I play a game and keep it 100 with you no matter what. No matter what console, no matter what game. I play the game before I review them. I don't view the game like some other people I know and criticize it without playing it first and giving you actual gameplay from the game that I'm reviewing. Today I'm going to be reviewing Dusk, the Elsian Tale for the PS4. First up is graphics. Now, I played this game on the 360 and I loved it. But much like what happened with Street Fighter 4 for the PS4 in comparison to the 360, Dusk is almost the same way. A higher resolution, but some washed out colors at times when compared to the 360 version. I also tend to notice that on the PS4 it also has a softer color scheme, whereas the 360 version was vibrant and rich with color. I'm not sure what the problem is, but it's not that big of a deal. The frame rate and animation are just as good as I remember them for the most part, and it's a good looking 2D platform. I guess it will come down to preference, whoever likes darker colors or lighter colors. I personally prefer a rich color scheme over anything, and with that said, I score the graphics a 7 out of 10. Okay, next up is sound. Okay, now to be honest, it wasn't that big. I wasn't that big on the music in the game, not even when I had it a year or two ago. The music just never hit me that memorable note in my opinion, while the sound effects and voice acting was pretty good. There's a ton of dialogue. I mean a ton, as Fidget literally wants to talk all the time. And in the game, cutscenes can be a little bit long, on the long side, but that's what happens with dialogue in some games. But if you like story and good voice acting, then the sound is a plus. The sound effects are well done too. So I'm going to give that the sound effects 8 out of 10. Finally, gameplay. Now, the gameplay in Dusk is like the old 2D beat 'em up side scrollers, but it's a platformer. So you know what? It's somewhat like Ori and the Blind Forest, just without the painful platforming and memory sections in it. It's more action oriented. It's sort of a Metroid, I would say a Metroidvania game, where you get some power-ups and new moves and can go to previous levels and discover new things, or go to new routes. In fact, now that I think of it, it also reminds me of what is that for the Wii? Morimacia. Sorry. Dusk has good graphics, some good bosses, and a long campaign. Another thing that's in Dusk that's not in many other games is a combo meter. Now, you can hit someone as many times as possible and you'll get experience and items from it. I remember one time getting almost 1,000 hits on an enemy. Seriously. You also collect keys to open chests and cages, healing items and items to craft things, blueprints. So there's a lot of depth to this game. I won't spoil the story for anyone, but Dusk is a guy that wages war against enemies and somehow loses his memory and is awakened by a talking sword and I think it's a flying fox named Fidget. Throughout the game, you will fight enemies, level up, learn more moves, collect items, and solve puzzles to beat it. It's definitely worth a play. I recommend you buy this game, and it's for sale right now on the PlayStation Flash sale for $5.99. And you can get it for 360 or PS3. Overall, if you like platformers and beat 'em ups and games like Metroid or Castlevania, then you'll love the Dusk Elsian Tale. Excuse me. Sorry about that. it's not some AAA title, but it's fun to play, and I hope that there's a sequel coming out for this game, because I played it some years ago and I loved it, and I still do. I still like it now. The difference between the PS4 and the 360 version I played are graphics and controls. And you'll also get to use the touchpad for inventory and item management. Thus, the Elsian's titles gets, I'd say, a solid 8 out of 10 for me. This is Titanfall Princess, and you listen to the Titanfall reviews. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more reviews, rants, and news. Cause you know why? You know I keep it 100, and you know what else? Because you love me. I'm out of here. Later.